My phone buzzed at 2:14 a.m. A single vibration on the nightstand, too sharp, too intentional to ignore. That sound would become the first crack in the world I thought I understood. I reached out blindly, half asleep, expecting a work notification. Instead, I saw a message from an unknown number. Stay away from her. You don't deserve her. If you try anything, I'll make your life hell. For a moment, I genuinely thought it was a mistake. Spam. A wrong number. Some ridiculous prank. But then another message came. She told me everything, man. You're pathetic. Just sign the divorce papers when she's ready. My chest tightened. I sat up, the darkness of the room suddenly suffocating. Beside me, the bed was empty. Cold. My wife wasn't home. And the man texting me, he wasn't guessing. He knew. My fingers trembled as I typed back. Who is this? The reply came instantly. Her real man. That was the moment the truth settled over me like ice. My wife, Emma, wasn't working late. She wasn't at a friend's place. She wasn't stuck in traffic or avoiding an argument. She was with him. And he was bold enough, confident enough to threaten me. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just sat there, staring at the words on the screen, feeling something inside me quietly tear. When she came home at 4:07 a.m., she walked into the bedroom carefully, like a teenager sneaking in past curfew. Her hair was messy, her makeup smudged, her blouse half-tucked like she'd rushed getting dressed. Hey, she whispered, not meeting my eyes. You're awake. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I only asked, where were you? She swallowed. Hard. I told you. The team meeting ran late. Then maybe your team shouldn't be texting me threats at 2 a.m. Her blood drained from her face so fast I heard the thud of her heartbeat in the silence that followed. What do you mean? Rather than explain, I handed her my phone. She stared at the messages as if reading them would change what they said. Her breathing grew uneven, shaky. That's not what it looks like. Emma, I said softly. I think this is exactly what it looks like. She sat down on the edge of the bed, burying her face in her hands. I messed up. I messed up so badly. But he wasn't supposed to contact you. I told him not to. I told him. You told him a lot of things, apparently. Her shoulders trembled. I didn't want to hurt you. But you did, I said, voice breaking despite my effort to stay calm. And you kept doing it. She started to cry, but I couldn't bring myself to move closer. Not anymore. I thought the pain of betrayal would come like fire. Hot, consuming, violent. Instead, it came like drowning. Slow, quiet, unavoidable. The next morning, while she showered, her phone lit up on the counter. The name displayed was the same unknown number that had threatened me. But the preview of the message made my blood run cold. Last night was perfect. Can't wait for round 2. I didn't open it. I didn't need to. I stepped outside, sat in my car, and finally let myself feel everything at once. Rage, heartbreak, humiliation, disbelief. Then I made a decision. Not out of revenge. Not out of ego. But because the man who wrecked my marriage had the audacity to threaten me. To try to intimidate me. To tell me what I deserved. He wanted consequences. Fine. I would give him consequences he never saw coming. He had been careless. So careless. He sent me threats from the same number he used to text my wife. And my wife, in her guilt, had confirmed his name when she said, I told him not to contact you. With that name and number, I found more than he ever expected: his Facebook, his workplace, his marital status. He had a wife. He had a boss. He had a pastor. And all 3 of them deserved to know exactly who they were dealing with. I didn't embellish anything. I didn't twist the truth. I simply sent screenshots, the threats, the explicit messages, the ones he sent while my wife lay asleep beside me on nights she claimed she was exhausted from work. To his wife. I'm so sorry you have to see this. I thought you deserved to know. To his boss. One of your employees has been using company hours and devices for personal harassment. To his pastor. This man has been engaging in an affair with my wife and threatening me. I hit send on all of them. Then I sat back and waited. I didn't have to wait long. His wife responded first. A single message. Thank you. I had my suspicions. You just confirmed everything. Then his boss emailed me. This will be addressed immediately. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. And finally, his pastor replied with a short but devastating line. I appreciate your honesty. He will be removed from service until further notice. By that evening, the man who threatened me called from a different number. Screaming, furious, panicking. What the hell did you do? He shouted. You ruined my life. All I did, I said calmly, was tell the truth. You're dead. I cut him off. If you threaten me again, I'll send your messages to the police too. Silence. Then the call ended. He never messaged again. When Emma came home that night, she saw the quiet, almost eerie calm in my face and seemed to sense something had shifted. What did you do? She whispered. I protected myself, I said. Something you stopped doing a long time ago. She sat across from me, wiping tears with shaky fingers. I'm so sorry. I want to fix this. I'll do anything. I looked at her. Not with anger, not with love, but with the ache of someone finally accepting the truth. You can't fix what you broke on purpose, I said. Some things don't heal. They just end. She sobbed, clutching her hands, begging for forgiveness. But forgiveness wasn't the issue. Trust was. And trust, once shattered like this, doesn't grow back. I packed a bag that night. Not because I wanted to leave, but because staying felt like tearing the wound open again and again. As I walked out the door, she whispered, Please don't give up on us. I paused, turned slightly, and whispered back, You gave up first. In the weeks that followed, people told me I should feel triumphant, victorious, vindicated. But betrayal doesn't leave you feeling like a winner. It leaves you feeling like a survivor. A month later, I finally sat down to write, to tell the story, to let the world know what silence had once forced me to swallow. And because life moves in strange directions, even after heartbreak, I ended with the words, Help me hit 5K subscribers. Because sometimes rebuilding your life starts with rebuilding your voice. And this telling my truth was me learning how to speak again.